Hello, I'm Daniel Henning, the founding artistic director of the Blank Theater. The Blank gave its first performance in May 1990, so that makes this our 30th birthday. Woohoo! We're glad you're here to celebrate with us. When I founded the Blank, I did it to create a safe and nurturing environment for my incredibly talented friends to be able to explore not only who they are as artists, but who they could be. To that end, we founded something called the Living Room Series 29 years ago. We've developed over 800 new plays, and thousands of actors have been a part of it over the years. We then created a next level development step called the Living Room Series Plus, which was meant to explore a new play over several weeks of rehearsal, and then to be able to present it to an audience over several weeks, to present it to the audience, decide what worked and what didn't, maybe make changes, do it again, maybe make some more changes, do it again. And that's what the Living Room Series Plus is, an in-depth development step. And that's what you're here to see tonight. We had planned to do this play, Nixon on Nixon, in the Living Room Series Plus right about now in the calendar, but then the stay-at-home order happened. But fortunately for us, this play takes place in a living room, and it has one character, Richard Nixon, played by the phenomenal Rob Nagel. So social distancing wasn't a problem. We're so glad to be able to present it to you. I think this is a wonderful piece, and I'm very excited to have it see the light of day and for you to see it. I'm going to please ask you to donate. You're not donating to the Blank Theater. We'll get a tiny little piece of it, but the majority of funds raised will go directly to the creative artists who are putting this on for you today, the actor, the writer, the director. In this time of need, I think it's really important to put whatever money we can in artists' pockets. It might be a long haul. So you can use the link below, or you can go to theblank.com at any time and toss us some coins. I so appreciate you being here tonight. I appreciate you giving your time and your energy to help create something new in the world. So, from our living room to yours, please enjoy Nixon on Nixon.
Fuck 'em. Fuck you! I said fuck. What? Oh, Pat. No, I'm fine. I'm just peachy. Look, how am I supposed to know it was you? I'll forget it. I'll call you back. You know what? You call me back. So, it's come to this. I left Washington with my tail between my legs, like a goddamn beaten dog. Hey, what's wrong with the president? He's behind the curtain, crying. Crying like a baby. Well, I'm not a baby. My mother always said I was a difficult baby. Always crying. So try and understand this, you motherfuckers. I was reaching out for love, for acceptance, crying for love, but nobody loved Richard. Nobody. Why was I behind the curtain crying? Comprehend this. I had just resigned. The presidency. Oh, look, Richard's been talking to the presidential paintings on the walls. We think he's gone insane. He's all full of drugs and scotch. Thinks they're talking back to him. Let me say this. I was going to be impeached. Impeached. And the only ones I could confide in were Abraham Lincoln, John Kennedy, and George Washington. Yep, I'm positive. Yep. Kennedy said, you should take a bullet to the head. I think Lincoln said the same thing. George said, be honest, Richard. Be honest with yourself and resign. Oh, Richard, we'll miss you. Have a good goddamn life. So yesterday morning, at 4 a.m., the last hours of my being president, the fucking battery in my watch died. I guess we were both worn out. But I said to the American people, and I said it well, didn't I? Yes, you did, Dick. I looked straight into the camera. I was crying inside, but I was brave. No crybaby. I shall resign the presidency, effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office. You sons of bitches. When I climbed the steps of the presidential helicopter for the last time, they were all smiles, waving goodbye, and I gave them the Dickie peace salute. My fingers were really saying, fuck you. God, what? There should be about 1,000 of these little bastards. Some uppers. Dilantin. A few sleepers. Amphetamines. Some demon power. There we go. Richard, remember what you're doing here. You're blowing your brains out. Hang yourself? No, bulging eyes. Slit your wrists? Too messy. Drink some bleach? That would hurt. So, it's the gun. Now, don't give up on this. Don't be a quitter. It's the end of the road. Some fucking guy once wrote, or did I write it? Unless a person has a goal, a new mountain to climb, his spirit will die. There are no more mountains to climb. Well, here. Testing. Oh, you're working. All right. What I'm about to say must be passed on, but they can't know it came from me. When you find this recording, I want you to know, tell the American people, the youth, my Nixonites, my loved ones, fuck the press and fuck Congress. No, don't say that. No, erase. Tell them that Nixon was a cool guy. All he ever wanted was for people to love him, to respect him, to understand that RN is not perfect. He's just a man who loves animals, like our little Republican dog Checkers. A supporter gave me a little cocker puppy. Trisha and Julie loved that little pooch, but the goddamn Democrats tried to accuse me of accepting an illegal campaign gift. There's always someone down on Richard. Can't even have a fucking dog. Well, screw him. We kept that little cock. When Julie was a child, this is a good one. Make sure they print this. It might even bring a tear. Now, Julie had a hamster, and it got sick, and I stayed up all night nursing that little shit back to health. And what about the Mustangs, the wild horses? Those horses are the symbol of the American West, and when they stepped in to kill them, Richard stepped in and saved their asses. But it's the end of the road, the end of the trail. No more sunsets. Anything that I did that might have been wrong in the eyes of the American people, I did it for them. That's right, to make us strong and safe. Once I'm dead, only in death will they remember me as the peacemaker, which is the greatest honor and legacy one could ever have. Yep, they'll forget So don't let them forget that I ended the Cold War with the Russians, with the fucking Russians. I opened the door and kissed a lot of red ass for trade and communication with China. So, Richard, what about the fucking Vietnam War? Well, it was a pain in my ass. Well, I ended that goddamn war, didn't I? Well, I fought for Negro rights and desegregation. God, fuck it. I don't get any credit for that. But John Kennedy did. You know, sick people got the HMO. I kicked through the Welfare Reform Act. My GOP wanted to destroy the bill, but like a good boy, mother would have been proud. I stood by it. You know, get the people on your side. Yep. You have to remember this. This is all good stuff. This is legacy stuff, and no sons of bitches, we're going to take it away. But all gone. Gone. I always fought for the poor. But do the fucking poor thank me? No, they'll throw his ass in jail. Regardless, I truly believed, and I still do, that a country is judged on how they take care of their sick, the old people, the poor, and especially the children. And I tried to do that. You see, I did care. I did, didn't I? I sincerely did. But I don't anymore because I just fuck it all up. I came into the world from humble origins, and I will go out the same way. I can do this. Father, your boy's gonna blow his brains out. You know, you're just a poor grocer. Yeah, no big shot, high society bullshitter, not one of those arrogant, upper class, snobby Kennedy bastards, elite sons of bitches. Well, I made my own way in the world. No daddy paying my way. You know that cocksucker, Ted Kennedy, I always said, come on, boys, you got to get that son of a bitch. I tried everything. Wire, taps, surveillance, prostitutes, bribes, but Teddy, never bought it. And so after I'm gone, could somebody please get that cocksucker? Richard, don't fuck this up. God, I can hear my father's voice right now. Why? What's wrong with Richard? He can't even shoot himself. You're not going to get the last word, you fucking grocer. I became a president. I became a president. Oh, God, I love being the president. It was all so glorious. Top of the mountain, protecting the American people from the enemy. Cocktail cruises on the Sequoia with BB and Pat. My own bowling alley. Just glorious. To be the most powerful man in the world. You know, seriously, I also could have made a pretty good pope. But I was a Quaker. The commander has come down from the mountain, and now he carries no commandments. God damn it. Politics is just a cutthroat profession. My Nixonites, you have to understand, one day you're on top, and the next day you're stomped into the mud. So this is what you got to do. So you got to stay away from the queers. You keep an eye on the priests and on the boy clubs. And the Negroes and the Mexicans, I got nothing against them. I mean, they have pride and family values, but they are dishonest, and they will steal anything that isn't nailed down. They were all always against me, always calling me a racist. So where does that leave us? Where does that fit into our playbook? Just don't ever trust them. They'll get you. I never took any advice. Yeah, maybe I should have. In addition, God damn it, erase all this shit. No, now that I'm thinking about it, racism isn't fashionable anymore. Following my death, I will have shared with the young Republican kids of America Richard's books, and they will go on their way into politics confident and with Richard's guide for success. Sometimes, listen, sometimes you got to fight dirty. You kids, you got to know the tricks. I have been accused of being tied up with the mob. They're just part of politics, you know. Their money is very good. They taught me the tricks of the trade. I had a mentor Yeah, everyone should have a mentor. He was a gangster named Chotner. Yeah, a mob guy. He's probably dead now. But he created the dirty trick playbook and gave it to me. I pass it to you. You must always attack. Keep attacking your opponent. Trick number 1, never tell the truth. If you can't lie, believe me, you'll never go anywhere. Trick number 2, when you smile, you don't want to smile too quickly. It looks phony. See, you've got to, and take some acting classes. Learn how to cry whenever you need it. Trick number 3, get buses full of hecklers and make sure they follow your opponent everywhere and plant spies within your opponent's campaign. Trick number 4, never be afraid to nuke them. Use the madman theory. Pretend to be completely crazy. Like when I said we should assassinate the fucking press. Just scare the shit out of those who are trying to destroy you. Trick number 5, appoint young, loyal men who will follow your orders without question. If you tell them to exterminate the Jews, they'll do it. Of course, that is just an extreme example. Trick number 6, make sure you're never bugged. Trick number 7, there are ways of dealing with your political enemies. Film them with high-class prostitutes. Say your opponent had sex with a 17-year-old girl. Put LSD in his drink, like they did with Senator Muskie. It blew his mind. He was on the stage, hallucinating, crying like a baby. And finally, if you're ever being investigated by the special prosecutor, you order your attorney general to fire his ass, and do it on a Saturday night when no one is looking. Now, the Democrats will argue about the law, about ethics, honesty, and morality. Fuck all that. You see, once you fire them, you halt all investigations. You have to know this shit. You get them before they get you. Now, oh, God damn it. Hello? Yes, Pat, yes, I'm fine. Yeah. Now, I told you, no, I was going away to think. You know I need my thinking time. No, hold on, Pat, hold on. Before I forget, our party symbol, the magnificent elephant, use a live one, but don't let it shit in front of the speaker's platform like it did in my 1960 presidential campaign. Make sure all elephants have preemptive enemas. Look, Pat, I'm still distraught. Everything I've accomplished, destroyed in one day. No, I won't be home. I don't know, some beach house somewhere. Rebozo, my BB, he arranged it. You know, they'll say Nixon was a crook. It's just how they are. Yeah, I'm crazy. Richard's nuts. So now you think that too. I'm just a little rowboat that left the dock off to the depths of the ocean. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I use that word a lot. Pat, do you love me? Do you? But say it like you mean it. I don't believe I'm hearing this. In 14 years, I never said I love you. Well, I love you. Okay, your turn. You just forget it. I don't need anyone to say it. I do care about your feelings. Like when? Well, after we said our goodbyes, and you said staring off into space, it's just sad. It's so sad. What, Pat? I said, what is so sad? It's all so sad. You know that hurt deeply. Didn't you think that it was sad for me too? Well, seriously, I've been thinking about killing myself. Check it out. No. Yeah, no one will care. The world will not miss Richard. No, the girls have lost all their respect for me. They've lost all respect for their father. Dramatic. Hey, Richard's going to blow his brains out. He's just being dramatic. Well, I was thinking about it. I will do it. I got a gun. I might do it this time. What? No, you don't care. A few days ago on TV, they ran a special about me approving the bugging of the DNC headquarters. It went on forever. And you saw it, and you said nothing. You just went up to bed. Well, I cried too. They pictured me as a paranoid, racist drunk, a loser. I wish I had some of your meatloaf right now. But no, they took it all away, the Democrats, sons of bitches. God, I know. They knew they had me. And you agreed. But I found out that they were operating a prostitute service, spending big money to entertain politicians with whores that just a block away from the Watergate Hotel. You know, prostitutes are always up for a good smear. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't use the same whores, you know, for the Arabs, because they like the blonde chicks, as do the Negroes. I had some cops, I had cabinet members, senators, CIA thugs, a few foreigners, all of my boys. We did some espionage, a little sabotage, and the code. You helped make the code. Rat fucks, mind fucks, dumb fucks. We go easy if you're a senator or a congressman, but the major protesters, we drug them, we beat them up, we drag their asses deep into Mexico. Some never made it fucking back. Stuff like that happens, Henry, goddammit, and it's part of the job. They all do it. So don't judge me. I know who I'm talking to. Hey, I'm drunk. I don't know what I said. Forget it. Pat, I never said Henry. God damn it, I'm on the edge and I'm gonna jump. Pat, hello? Hello? Well, okay. Tell the girls I love them, not that it matters. Hello, put Kissinger on the phone. It's Richard. Fucking Nixon. Good God, woman. What? Henry, who the hell is that? Maria, the one with the breasts? Well, listen, I was just thinking about you. I need a favor. Well, I'm not doing well. But I do want to say thank you for the nice words you said to me. Well, you said about me at the funeral. I mean, the fucking press. But I'm a bit shit-faced right now, and I'm thinking about, you know, suicide. No, I'm serious. I'm done thinking about it. Look, and after the deed is done, I've recorded my last thoughts. And after I'm gone, there will be an envelope with your name on it. And make sure you give this to my publisher, all right? You got that? Henry, I know you've been a dear friend, and even though there were times you stabbed me in the back, I forgave you, didn't I? Will you pray one last time with me? No, come on, I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. You pray with me, Henry. Pray with me as the Christians do. I love the Jews. You've always been so quick to judge me, even though Jews are sneaky and arrogant like you, mocking me behind my back, just like the Kennedys. You know, you always said, Richard, you got demons in you, and I know I do. You know, I made you my Secretary of State and then my security advisor. Well, now I need some security and advice, okay? So pray with me, you son of a bitch. No, don't hang up. Just wait a minute. God, I'm a bit dizzy. Yeah, good God, I think I'm coming down with a flu. Yeah, I'm getting clammy, you understand? Crazy? You're going to talk to me like that? And I don't forget, and I remember the first time you called me crazy. You stay on the phone. You hurt me deeply. So it makes a difference that I'm no longer president. So Richard shouldn't talk that way to fucking Henry. I know what they said. Yeah, Henry is making fun of Richard, the drunk with a sweaty upper lip. You were very bad, very disrespectful. Thought you were on my side. But remember the meatball? The fucking meatball? You called me a meatball president. You think that's funny? Who calls someone a meatball? Henry, come on now. Let's pray. Well, we're going to pray about what the fuck about. Hold on, goddammit. Not to be frightened of Richard's demons. We pray for peace in my mind, my heart, and my soul, that Richard will no longer endure the pain in his groin, the phlebitis in his left leg, and the swollen cellulitis boils, and that Richard will have the strength to shoot himself in the head so that all the above be gone. Look, once I'm dead, who's going to give a shit? You know, Henry, if I knew for 100% fact that I could get away with murder, I wouldn't hesitate to kill you. Yes. Rebozo. So Pat called you? Yeah, she's a bit depressed. Well, I'm the one hurting, my dear baby. Who? What? Who said that? President Ford, he said this, and on the news. No, you're making this up. I'm getting a pardon like I'm some kind of criminal. Fucking pardon, come on. Don't do him any favors for fucking Ford. Back to work on what? Pat was involved with the anti-drug campaign big time, so what? Well, no one knows more about commie shit than me. You wouldn't lie to me. Wait, start with the anti-drug campaign and work my way up to China and Russia? Fucking foreign diplomat? Fuck Ford, not interested. No, I can't hold on. I don't want help. I just want you to know how I feel. I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, tonight. No, I mean it. Everyone will be better off. Hush, let me speak, my dear. Sometimes people laugh and they skip in the sunshine, but then they blow their brains out. Well, I found the gun in a drawer. I think General Haig may have left it. It's the soldier's way out. Just leave a gun in a drawer and some son of a bitch will use it. You know what, baby, when I'm lying on the slab and you look upon my face, just remember I've had better expressions. Oh, I wish you were here to hold my hand. It has always helped calm me down. Tonight, I recorded my last thoughts, my last expressions, and I just wanted to set the record straight. It's my last book, so I want to add something about our relationship and tell the truth. It's going to my publisher. Do you agree? My BB, there were private moments that we kept secret. Do you remember that dinner, the White House dinner in '73, the dinner we had for the Swaziland king? I can't remember. My brain's on fire. Look, somewhere from fucking Swaziland. Come on, goddamn Africa. Well, my Jew psychiatrist was sitting opposite us. Well, he dropped his fucking fork, and he looked under the table, and the son of a bitch saw us holding hands. He knows. Yeah, I had to tell him about you. Us. I was afraid the fucking press would find out. Could have destroyed my entire career because reporters like that asshole Hunter Thompson, he write and distort our relationship, make it cheap. He's a son of a bitch. He's always shitting all over me. No, I gave him a ride to the airport in my limo, and we agreed he'd stop writing shit in the Rolling Stones about me. You'll see, once I'm dead, he'll write, Nixon is an evil toad, and his body should be flushed down the sewer and out to sea. Goddamn drug addict. No. So now I say, fuck it. Mm-hmm. No, you understand. I don't give a shit what people will say. I want to record what we would do when we go to Miami, at the beach, what we did in the middle of the ocean. We would swim way out there to sea, our noses above the water, side by side, and we'd feel the motion of the waves between our legs. And yeah, we'd wrestle a bit, but seriously, we'd share our deepest thoughts. I'm going to record how much we love each other, the special bond we have. I have to set the record straight. No more secrets. There is no way out. The hand that you held will pull the trigger because I won't be around for them to kick. No legacy, just a guy who was a quitter. Oh, my insides are being torn out. Why is it so difficult? I'll kill my fucking self before my purpose cools. It's all so humiliating. God, goodbye, my baby. I'm afraid I won't be here in the morning. Yeah, got about 1,000. Well, I started with 2,000. Look, tell that pill maker I won't need anymore. Oh, mm-hmm. Don't worry, things will be better tomorrow. You're not listening to me. I'm unhinged. Fuck counseling. What? Oh, don't bother me with this shit. I'm in exile. What did he want? We're golfing buddies, and I love The Honeymooners. It's a classic. Gleason's wife said what to the fucking Inquirer? What? So let me understand this. I took him. No, that never happened. All right, so I took him to an Air Force base and showed him the aliens, and they were little like children with 4 fucking fingers and a flying saucer from outer space. You know you know that how crazy that sounds? I know I'm a Quaker, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. It never happened. Nixon abducted by aliens commits suicide. You got to kill this. You got to tell that bitch to shut up. Fix it, baby. Okay, I'm thinking. This is the deal. Tell Gleason, if asked by the fucking press, I showed him some tiny Vietnamese boys. They're little guys. They're little people, and they use them to scout out the gook tunnels, and some got blown up. Well, nothing looks human blown up. Now, you deal with it. This is all just another smear, baby. You're not cheering me up. God, I love you. You were always by my side, defending me. Don't say that about Richard. He's a lovely man. That is why we're so close, and that's why they spread the rumors. Baby, I read something in the Miami Herald, that letter you sent. Yes, it was touching, and I got to say, I teared up on it. Yeah, I keep it in my wallet. Mm-hmm. All the bad things said about Richard Nixon are not true. He's a very sensitive man, very thoughtful, kind, and of course, very brilliant, and a loving man. When we go fishing, he returns them back to the sea. Because, I don't like to kill things. They're beautiful words. I love you more than anyone, too. Your letter, bury it with me. Yes. If I get back to San Clemente and we're alone, we'll go for a swim. Emotionally, we'll catch up. Oh shit, ketchup. You stocked me up with cottage cheese, but there's no ketchup, baby. God damn it, I told you cottage cheese with ketchup and wheat germ and lots of coffee. Yeah, I know I've been shit-faced with you. But try and understand, I've been having some problems with my dentures, and they keep. Yeah, I can't even eat my SpaghettiOs without the bridge falling off. Baby, I wish I had my SpaghettiOs. Yes, right now. I love them. Love can be simple. Oh, okay. I'll think about the anti-drug campaign and foreign diplomat. I promise. I do care so much. Yeah, and paranoia aside, I trust you. But do me a favor. Yeah, I know you like to frequent the boy bars in Miami, but please stay away from those places. I'm not jealous, but if there is a comeback for me, just play it low. This is not the time to tell the fucking press about how much we love each other. Do you agree? Yes, it's best for now. Look, I've always been honest with you, and like I said, there are things that are best left alone. Yes, thank you, BB. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Night, my handsome BB. Someone left you behind. You have a frown. Can you smile? No. Well, maybe you should work on that. Don't do some of the bad man things, and don't make any mistakes. Yeah, no mistakes. You know, they could see a smiling, loving Nixon. This time around, things to avoid. Drop my contempt for Congress and be nicey nice. Never obstruct justice and abuse of power. Don't be so obvious. Don't sabotage people who disagree with me. If someone needs to be destroyed, hire Americans to do the job. No more commie Cubans. You know, I'll push my old programs. I'll get the common man back on my side. The food stamps and Medicaid. Fuck Watergate. I'll just slip in how I created the Clean Air and Water Act, the Department of Natural Resources, and the Environmental Protection Agency. Get it out there before someone else will try and get credit for these marvelous things. I can get all the good stuff out there. Hey, thank you, Teddy Bear. You're welcome. Oh. Hello? You're Elvis? What did you... How the hell do you... Oh, yeah, things are rough. No, I don't need a Cadillac. No. Oh, look, to be honest, with fucking Ford is thinking about making me head of the anti-drug campaign. Remember the anti-drug song I wrote and you were going to sing it? Well, yeah, you can connect with the youth of America, and that's what I need. Yep. Like BB says, one has to just get up and go forward. No, don't come over. No. Oh, you're a swell guy. Elvis, you're making excuses. I'm calling in a favor. Look, you called me. I didn't call you. Oh, forget it. Just fucking forget it. I'm on edge. Remember, no, we had a deal. I gave you the federal drug agent's badge, and you agreed to sing my song. You know, I could play the guitar. I had a band in college. Did you know this? They were called Richard and the Bottle Caps. It was good. It was a good band. Well, it's because we had flat tops. I don't think that's very funny. No, now listen, Elvis. Listen, you listen. You said it had a marvelous theme, a beat one could twist to. Twistin'. Come on, America. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm all shook up. Just shuck it to me. Just join hands. I'm not finished. It's catchy. Okay, join hands. Bring out the bands. Yes, we can. Avoid the contrabands. Just say no. Just say yes. We get high on life. But you know, it's twistin'. It'll sound better when you sing it and add that Negro slur. Get high on life. Oh. So now you don't like it. Oh, fuck it. It's not going to happen. I don't want to pray. Now take your religion and shove it. I do love my mama. Yes, family is everything. Look, don't tell me about my mother. No, she never suckled me. Yeah, a close connection. I don't want to pray right now. I don't feel like it. But okay, if I do, will you sing my song? Okay. Lord Jesus, what? Oh, in the name of Jesus. God damn it! What do you want me to say? Oh, okay. Heavenly Father, we are both sinners. Our flesh is weak. At times our thoughts are impure. But we pray to you for forgiveness. We pray for our mamas that they have found peace in heaven and that they are your guardian angels who you send to us to guide us in our daily lives. God, love our mamas and keep them in the palm of your hand. In the name of Jesus, amen. Yeah, I do. I feel better. Yeah. No, I really don't want to sing any hymns. Isn't it enough that we prayed? Okay, just one. Which one do we? I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear fallen on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and he talks with me, and he walks with me, and he tells me I am his own. I don't want to sing anymore. It was my mama's favorite too, but I can't do it. I can't go on. I do. I sincerely want peace in my heart. Well, thank you. I appreciate your prayers. Yeah, I do care about people. Why do you say that? That's bullshit. Look, Elvis, are you going to sing my Get Down song or not? Okay, you fucking think about it. Oh, Elvis? Hello? Son of a bitch. Hillbilly thinks I don't care about people. Wants me to pray about that. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a warm guy. I am. With a great sense of humor. And what I got to do is make that front and center. Send lyrics to Elvis. And let me think of some really neat pointers on how warm RN is. Okay. What are my warmths? Warmth number one, RN, he made calls to sick people, even though they no longer mean anything to anybody anymore. Warmth number two, RN broke his back being nice to the fucking Congress and my staff at Christmas. Warmth number three, RN took dollies to sick, dying children in hospitals. Why don't they print that in the press? But no. Warmth number four, what would warmth? Now, BB, you think it's a good idea to get some of my warmths out there? It might help. Who is this? Sinatra. Oh, BB must be calling everyone. Yeah, no, I know he worries. He can be a bit dramatic. But I told BB, I told him no TV, no radio. I'm off thinking. And well, I've been thinking about shooting myself with a gun. Frank, I'm very serious. I just trying to hold on. Oh, I'm so messed up. Have you ever thought about killing yourself? Sure. If Ava Gardner dropped me, I'd shoot myself 3 fucking times. A gun, Frank. How'd you miss your head? Well, I got a gun. I didn't think about the pills. Well, you were crying out for love, and did it work? Yeah, of course not. The bitch still dropped you. Okay. Well, BB says I might be pardoned, and I could be given. Well, I could be taken off the bench and given a first base. You know, I could hit a home run. Well, I need you to do me a favor. No, I don't need anyone killed. but let me think about it. Yeah, the anti-drug campaign. Remember when you agreed to sing my song for the youth of America? That's a favor. No, Frank, this song can be part of my legacy. Something for the young ones to remember me by. Elvis is on board. Well, I guess we can do without Elvis. No, you're a good guy, and a big thanks for raising money for my re-election campaign. Yeah, the mob's been good to us. Yes, it all kind of hit the fan. What? What is it? Richard, focus. Richard, focus. Please, Frank. Hello. Will you sing it? Will you sing my song, please? Frank, sing my song. It's groovy. You remember you said so. Son of a bitch! You wanted me to make you a goddamn undercover agent for the FBI, and I gave you a badge, didn't I? No, that FBI asshole Hoover turned you down, not me. If it makes you feel any better, he was buried wearing a pair of women's panties. You like that, do you, Frank? Frankie, baby, sing my song. I'm begging you. You'll sing it? Oh, I most sincerely love you, and I know that you love me. And I remember after Kennedy dumped you, no one in Washington wanted you because of your ties to the mob. But when I became president, I brought you back to the White House, didn't I? And you sang for us. And afterward, I said for everyone to hear, thank you, Frank. I thank you, Frank, for the magic you shared with us tonight. And we held hands, and I saw the tears in your eyes. No man is a failure when he has friends. Shut up, John. No, not you, Frank. John Kennedy's here. He's on the wall. So what's the problem? Yeah, I know he's dead, but I can hear him. I can hear the bastard. Yeah, you don't hear him. I don't think you can hear. Well, you're the one who supported Kennedy. No, Jojo, we were the best of friends. Yeah, until you advanced and left me behind. Went off of your Ivy Leaguer guys. Oh, you all had it easy, both of you. You and Frank, women, boozing, partying, good times. Well, Richard never had any good times. I grew up on the streets, delivering vegetables, and at night taking theater arts classes at Whittier College. Look, I never had it easy. Richard isn't good enough to join a cocksucking country club. Frank, tell JoJo about my arches on the golf course when that goose chased me. You saw how I ran with bad knees. What? Swan, goose, duck, same thing. No, Frank, I tried to tell you at the time, you can't trust a Democrat, but you were all swinging with JoJo here, raising millions for his presidential campaign. I needed you on my side, doobie-doo. I knew that you were joking around with JoJo, and Nixon's the guy with the cold, runny nose and the sweaty upper lip, and he ain't groovy, man. Sure, what's done is done, and I don't hold grudges, but I still believe cool and swinging or not swinging, I would have won that debate. I won the debate on the radio. JoJo, TV just showed the American people how sick I was. I had, what do you call it? Staphylococcal infection. I smacked my knee backstage, and I told you I was in pain, and you just said, stop smacking it. You saw how my gray suit blended in with the gray walls, and then JoJo, you said, Richard, you're a handsome man. You don't need any makeup. And we agreed that the American people should see me as just a regular guy, raw and natural, and a man you'd want to have a beer with, and the camera came in close, and there's Mr. Movie Star wearing makeup, all tan and cool, rich elite son of a bitch. I didn't care about you. Don't twist things. When you were having your spinal operation and the priest gave you the last rites, I was there by your bedside every night, crying. I slept by your bed crying. The young man's going to die. Oh, God, please don't let him die. I didn't see any Marilyn Monroe out in the hallways crying for everyone to hear. You remember I gave you that fruit basket with that note, the card. Welcome home, JoJo. My prayers were answered. Your friend, Richard. And then you dumped me. You never did me any favors. God, you're smearing me, JoJo. It's all in your head. I had nothing to do with your assassination. Frank knows. He knows I didn't kill you. Tell him, Frank. Go on. Tell him. There's nothing wrong with me. You keep it cool, doobie-doo. Well, fuck you. Oh, JoJo. Frankie knows. Him and his mob guys. Oh, you and your conspiracies, your fucking conspiracies. I flew out of Dallas 2 hours before you got it in the head. Why aren't you blaming George Bush? He was at the Dallas Sheraton. Well, sure, Hunt was in Dallas, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because he organized the attempted assassination of Castro doesn't mean he tried to organize yours. You tried 42 times to kill Castro. Me, 184. That's the fucking score. 184 to 42. You know, we put poison in his food. We tried to brainwash his bitch mistress to slip some poison in his wine. We swabbed some botulin on his favorite cigars, Monte Cristo #1. Now, I came up with all these plans, and they all failed. There's always a conspiracy with you. What was Bobby doing coming out of Monroe's bedroom while the body was still warm, huh? Conspiracy. You started killing Marilyn when Frank sourced her out to you. Don't talk about her that way. She was kind and fragile, but you assholes destroyed her. Go on, make a joke. Chew her up and spit her out. You're always thinking with your cock, Jojo. You just dumped her. Why is everything so cheap with you? You don't push me, Jojo. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Take the low road. Go always make me the joke. Spread all those rumors for your Ivy Leaguers for everyone to hear. Let's laugh at Dick. Richard's not cool. Can't fish. Can't drink. Can't play cards. Golf. Smoke. Pick up chicks. Richard's just a 27-year-old virgin. You know, there's more to a relationship than fucking somebody. And nothing wrong with saving it for the right girl. Dick can't hoist the flag. Go on. Have a fucking good laugh. Because Dick can't get it up anymore and has a goddamn sweaty upper lip. Jojo, I should have killed you when I had the chance. When I had the fucking chance. You're playing tricks. Don't turn your back on me. Pat, help me. I can't do this without you. Oh, it's been so long since I held you in my arms. Remember, we used to dance your favorite song? See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while, you belong to me. You're always there when I needed you, my baby. Oh, Pat, without you, I'm lost. Don't shut me out. I know you're disappointed in me. Don't be sad, baby. We'll have a drink. Forget all the shit. Tumblers with bourbon. You are my sunshine, my strength. It's not true. And you know it. There were no other women. There was no, I did not wander. Go on, spoil the moment. Yeah, goddammit, you know how I love chinky women, how they have that really soft porcelain skin. And many a time I said to you, they're the most beautiful women in all the world. No, we only held hands. Look, it's not my fault you want to sit on my lap while I was standing up. Okay. We were alone and in my hotel room, but nothing happened. You know, I can't cast for trout. You don't know when to keep your mouth shut. You're always talking to the reporters. They're out to completely destroy me. You know that, but you go off with them. You did. You did. They said, come on, Pat. Tell us all about RN, what he's really like. Tell us about BB. Yeah, on Air Force One. I remember distinctly. I didn't want you to talk. I gave you the orders to sit there and smile. Why do you have to reject everything I tell you to do? You reject everything. You do. You reject everything. Oh, okay. I admit I kind of kicked you around. I smacked you around a few times. You spent a few days in the hospital, but for Christ's sake, you know how I get. I'd come to visit, brought you that stuffed pooch, reminded you of Checkers. Yeah, I cried about that. I've had too much to drink. Oh, what's wrong with Richard? Oh my God, who am I talking to? Lord Jesus, please, I want to talk to you. Help me. Hear my prayer. My demons are coming out, and can you forgive me for some sins? You know, I'll be honest with you. I've always been a bit paranoid, and the tapes did paint me as a foul-mouthed, amoral president. But some evil is used for the good stuff. I got your blessing to lie and murder a little bit, but without feeling sad or guilty. No, Jesus, I don't need to confess anything. We prayed about this. And whatever the president does, it's not illegal. You got it wrong, Jesus. The only mission the plumbers had was to plug the leaks in the administration. They were just going to place a few wiretaps in the DNC and find out what Daniel Ellsberg had on me. He had leaked to the fucking press the entire Defense Department's secret history of the Vietnam War and our plot to assassinate Castro. Secrets. I had to get it back. Okay, so they got caught. Yep, Jesus, the shit really hit the fan. So crucify me. He betrayed his president, Ellsberg did. He like that Judas fella. Look, we took care of it, and we paid. My lawyer used some campaign funds and paid them off $200,000 to clam up. Every top guy has a bag, man. God damn it, I never approved that our troops use torture against the gooks. That's a smear. 59,000 American soldiers did not die in Vietnam. When I kill myself tonight, will I go to heaven? Jesus Christ, what's with the confessing? Okay. It's nighttime, and it's dark and stormy, and yeah, it's a confession, sort of. I was in deep despair. There have been 200,000 young people that day protesting what happened at Kent State, and many remained at the steps of the Lincoln Memorial late into the night. And against the better judgment of my Secret Service, I headed over. I decided to be like Jimmy Stewart in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. He too went to the Lincoln Memorial, and he stood there and questioned what was right and what was wrong. And I found myself surrounded by all these fucking hippies. I stood there naked with the truth, and I had to talk to these long-haired bums. Oh, they argued the Fifth Amendment crap and anarchy and revolution. They called me a murderer, jail to the chief. I tried to make them understand that why I invaded Cambodia, but they didn't get it. I was not going down as the first president to lose a war. So I wandered through this sea of smelly bodies, and I thought, well, what would you do, Jesus? Maybe if I fell to one knee as you did, with the burden of carrying such a heavy cross, but there was no one there to help me to my feet. You know, there was a little blonde flower hippie girl. She looked up at me, kind of reminded me of my daughter, Trisha. So this little hippie girl, she says to me, I pity you. You're pathetic. I'm frightened because you're running the country. Only in America Can one speak that way, face to face, to their president? Maybe I just don't get it. Lord, give me peace. Fix it for me in heaven. God, look at you. Father was right. I'm a loser, a quitter. Never give up. Never give up. Well, God damn it, I give up. Richard, boy, you're not worth anything. I'm so fucked up. Yes, Mother, I use that word a lot. I'd beg you not to tell Father when I was not a good boy, but you would. He'd beat me, beat the shit out of me. The neighbors could hear my screams a block away. Shut up and let me tell you, Father, Mr. Big Shot. You dominate everyone. Nobody likes you. You're just a big, loud mouth. No, I created Father's Day, not for you, but for those fathers who cared for their children, who loved their children. Mother cared for Arthur and Harold while they were dying of TB. But Father, you said, why couldn't it have been Richard who died? He's the sickly one. Second in your class in high school. Why not first, Richard? Didn't get hired by the biggest law firm in New York. Why? Not good enough, Richard. Never did you say, congratulations, Dick. I'm proud of you. I love you, son. Let's go fishing. Father, you're a sadistic, hateful son of a bitch, and that is how I remember you. And Mother, you have the face and voice of an angel, but you never stop defending him. Get out of my head, both of you. I don't care anymore. My God, what's happening to me? Pat, darling, listen, baby, I've been drinking quite a bit, and I just want to say I love you. I appreciate all that you sacrificed for me during the impeachment, telling me not to give up. Yes, I am not pleasant. I'm a goddamn mean drunk. I admit it, but do you think we could start anew? Remember when we first met? You and I, we did that play together, Dark Tower. I was Barry and you were Daphne. We played lovers, and we kissed for the first time. I was awkward and my teeth got in the way, but every day I would write you a love letter. I remember that first letter, my dearest Pat, my love, everything that is good, everything that has hope is what I see in you. And when the winds blow and the rains fall and the sun shines through the clouds, I still believe that nothing so wonderful has ever happened to me as falling in love with you, my dearest heart. Let's grow old together and find the happiness we know is ours. Will you help me? Together we can work on the American anti-drug campaign. You know all about that stuff. Bibi must have told you it should be on the news. No, Bibi, he wouldn't lie. It's on. Turn on the TV. Well, all right, call me back. I love you so much, my Bibi. Pat, you still there? I said I love you, baby. I did not say Bibi. I said baby. So what if he is? Can you not hear what you're saying to me? You're calling me a homo. Sure, he loves me. So what if I love him? I love little checkers too. Stop saying that. I don't believe I'm hearing this. I'll continue to see him if I want to, and maybe I'll move him into the next room next to mine, like the one that we had at the White House. Would you be happy then? I could jump from room to room. Honestly, all these years you have suffered, humiliated by the rumors that Dick had a boyfriend. Well, it's news to me. Son of a bitch, Pat! Can't you just drop it? I'm getting off the planet. You want me to kill myself? Keep it up, darling. No, just shut up. You shut up when I tell you to. You just shut the fuck up. You son of a bitch. It's true. There is no anti-drug campaign for Richard, no pardon for Richard, no nothing. Answer me. Why did you lie? Don't bullshit me, BB. I never lied or hid the truth from you. How could you betray me? God, deep down, I knew it. I knew it wasn't true. It's all so sad. No, you stay in New York because it's over. Who is that in the background? Why is he laughing? What did you tell him? He's making fun. I hear him. Is he some boy you picked up? You never had to buy my time. I don't believe a fucking word you say. I love people who love me. Go fuck your boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. Damn it. It's not a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my father? If only they would have said, Richard, we love you. We love you so much. That's all. If they could have only said that, imagine what kind of man Richard might have been. Julie. No, don't cry. I love you too. No, I have been through the fire. I'm just trying to think. You see, I haven't been very nice to your mother tonight, and probably for a lot of years. I guess I sort of screwed it up, as usual. No, I have not been drinking. I don't have a gun. Yeah, I always said, Julie, what should I do? What should I do? And you always believed in me. Even when I was walking onto the stage to say farewell, you whispered, Daddy, don't give up. Please fight him. But there's no more fight in me. Nothing left. Julie, no, listen, I could tell you 1,000 times how much I love you, but it wouldn't be enough. No, people always make fun of me. You know, they said I wanted to be like Napoleon, Richard the Emperor. You know, I once read that he too was defeated at Waterloo, and banished from the kingdom, and all those sons of bitches turned against him, and he was alone forever, sitting inside the darkness of his room. They said, why he's gone mad, talking to himself. But you see, he just lost his kingdom. No longer the emperor. His madness increased, and those who cared for him became afraid that he would kill himself, and in the end, he would go on to die alone. From his suffering would come forgiveness and release of his demons. Julie, I've prayed that while I was sleeping, I would not wake up, and I would dream. I could see myself dead, lying in my casket. There'd be 50,000 people waiting in the rain just to pay their respects and show love for Richard. It's not a sad dream, but comforting. I've done some not very nice things, and there's no one to forgive me. I prayed so much tonight, but there were no answers. Julie, tonight I was thinking about those students from Kent State, the students there at Kent State, the 4 young kids who lost their lives, and the 9 who were wounded by the National Guard. I want you to know it's a story that will never have an ending for me. It breaks my heart that they were just your age, just children. You know how the young people hated me, and I called them communists and lost souls, but I will never forget their names. Haldeman gave me a bio on each student, and I still carry it, and I'll carry it with me. No, Julie, listen, I need to tell you. Listen, Jeffrey Glenn Miller, he just refused to go to Vietnam. And Bill Schroeder was only 19. Sandra Lee Schuer had a wonderful sense of humor and a strong will to live and was filled with hope. Allison Krauss was an honor student. She reminded me of you, Julie, so young. But Allison hated me for calling student protesters a bunch of bums and cowards and what is wrong with America. They all had strong convictions, and they weren't quitters, and I admire that. They all despised the war, and they all were shot and killed. Their deaths are my fault. I was supposed to protect the children. I was the commander, the peacekeeper. President Johnson tried to steal the election from me. He's trying to make peace with North Vietnam to stop the war, and I had to be the top of the mountain. He was going to blow my campaign out of the water, but I made a better deal with South Vietnam. You understand, Julie? I conspired with a foreign power to kill Johnson's peace agreement because it would have ended my chances. And I was elected president, and the war dragged on for 5 more years, and 22,000 more American soldiers were killed because of me. Their blood is on my hands, and the dead have no forgiveness. They are my demons. They stare at me from the darkness of my room. They come and go like mist. Julie, can you forgive me? I just need you to say, Daddy, I forgive you. Julie?